Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So I suppose it's safe to say we have a triangle break here or a diamond break here on the DAX as well. S&P has got a beautiful setup like that, and the trend is up. Now, I think the one thing that you do need to be very cognizant of at the moment is we are a whisker away from an all-time high. So 163.42 is a high on my charts, and we're sitting at 162.33. So 1600 needs to hold. We don't really have much structure here on the weekly. I just want to check this. I might pick it up on the daily. Nope. Not on the 8 hour. Just looking for a head and shoulders similar to what we have on the S&P, but we don't have anything. We have a bit of a divergence here, so I would expect some kind of a pullback, and unfortunately this is where it starts getting tricky, because the closest structure is down here. So you just have to scroll to the left here on the 8 hour just to double check. Okay, there is a little bit of more structure, so we have there. I'll put them all in. And sort of make sure where that all-time high was. It was here. So that needs to come down to there. Lock it in. Okay. Sorry, I should have done that before we started the video. But anyway, so what we're looking at here is, you can see we did get a pullback onto the one level yesterday. We'll have a look at that on the lower time frames. And we did get another pullback here early in the session. That moved the upside. So I'm looking for a pullback on structure before I start looking to buy. At the moment, we are a little bit tired. I won't say exhausted, but it is definitely tired. And a little bit of divergence here, so could mean something more. So what is the closest 1 hour level? It is right here at 16,176. You can see 16,100 was tested quite nicely yesterday. That would have been a very decent entry, to be honest. There it is there. Look at that beautiful pin bar, inside bar of structure, and away we went. Also closed these gaps. So fairly decent, not as nice as what I would have hoped for a deeper pullback down here. But anyway, that did play out. What you're looking for now is more of the same. I'm just going to use some of these levels here. So there is structure right here at 16,221 and 16,209 that you could see that you'd be looking for an opportunity. And then a little bit lower down at 16,176. There will also be a trend line here that should bring support. Yeah, this one here has been broken, so that would mean a bit of a pullback. So if there's anything inside this space would also be an interesting opportunity, but there's nothing to the left. So that's kind of my view today. So you could get some profit taking after two days of moves like this, but you could also get a deeper pullback here just to find some structure. So just bear in mind there are some gaps here as well. And what that means is you also need to pay attention to that level there. Okay, so that is around 16,160. So 16,160, 16,176, any move down into that area, you're looking for a really decent move to the upside to come and test these highs again. I suspect it's not going to do that. I suspect we're going to hang around 16,221 and 16,209, and we are targeting 16,307. So that is the moral of today's story. I have a feeling we'll probably target it today. We're so close to that all-time high, and we may just bump our head there a little bit before building a base to punch through it. So yeah, no recession, No worries in Europe. Everything's fine. No bank crisis. No pandemic. The world's fine. So get on with your lives and just listen to what the stock market's saying. So sarcasm in there. I hope you see that. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that everything is fine, but time will tell. So for the moment, we're looking to trade what we see, and what we see at the moment is an uptrend on the 15-minute. We're looking for a pullback of the structure, and we're looking to target the all-time highs. If we do get through the all-time highs, obviously I'll be keeping my stop really tight. Long-term portfolios, I'll also start moving stops up to start looking at the area where I need to exit long-term portfolios. Just because there's going to be some kind of a swing, we know that. Whether it's off where we are now, which is typically what happens, it sort of consolidates just below the high, then drops quite steeply, and then has a second attempt at it. But that could be this move here. It could also be the moves that we've had. Let's see this on the hour. Sorry, it's not there. So it could be this move. It could also be one of these two moves here. It's just very difficult to ascertain. But anyway, that's kind of my view today. Find the structure, pull back onto the structure. You're still looking to go long, but you're not looking to get past 16,300 or 16,307 to be exact, but expect an ambush just before the high. You should see some sellers come in at 16,300 or 16,298 or something like that, where they're going to try and drive it back down. And what the bears will be looking for, and the bulls to be quite honest, will be a retest of this area here at 1600. So that's a solid level. We need to test it. We need to make sure that we have cleared it properly before really going on. So that's kind of my outlook on the longer term. But I think for today, you're probably going to find structure and then push yourself higher, a little bit higher. So go with the trend. Trend is up. It's up until it's not. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.